Hey guys, welcome in if you're coming in. It's Cass. It's Cassidy with Neptune Tarot. Just coming to you guys live. Today we are going to be doing a collective reading. So this is something different, okay? So I'm being drawn to do collective readings today. And then afterwards, if you guys want to send me $10, I can do 3-card pulls for personal readings afterwards. So I think that's how I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to be doing like collective readings, and then I'll do like this personal reading after party, as I call it. We can do personal readings after that. So let's go ahead and start with the collective message. I mean, I'm gonna be like doing these die here just to kind of tap into the collective energy. Before I started, I actually did pull this change card. So it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So that is the theme of today's reading, is change. I feel like the collective, there's some like growing pains. I think through some kind of transition, some sort of transformation, some sort of change, it's like painful along the way. And so I feel like there's like a message that needs to come out about change. All right, we have Aquarius. Ooh, which one is this? I think this is Jupiter. Is this? And 3. Okay. So Aquarius energy. It's like, I think you know that this change is for the better, but it's making you feel isolated, or I should say, I guess, different in a way. What is this change? Let's go ahead and start getting tarot. All right, collective, tell me about this change, please. Tell me about this change for the collective. We're going to be doing collective reading today. So what's the change for the collective? What change, what growing pains are they going through? Okay, we've got the Tower. Literally, like, that's what I'm getting, is like it's a sudden change, and it does feel divinely guided, or like a divine intervention of some sort. Like, this needs to happen, but it's like uncomfortable movement. There's a lot of growing pains that you're going through. It's like changes that you just didn't expect, changes that are sudden and scary and, like, really freaky. Let's go ahead and keep going. We also pulled the Wheel of Fortune. But see, it's like as that movement starts to pick up, as you really just accept and surrender that change is necessary, change can be positive. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like blessings and miracles and luck. And it's going to really make you feel like, okay, this is the reason why I took this risk, or this is the reason why I pushed through these growing pains. Like, I just keep coming back to growing pains. Like, some of you guys are really, really, really struggling with the changes going on in your life. Like, I'm getting, this is all kinds of changes. Like, it's the collective. It's kind of hard to tap into that specific, but I'm getting like different social groups. You guys changing, shifting, different social groups, different jobs. Some of you guys moving different states. The Hermit. And so it is asking you to go within and to kind of reflect on, why do you associate change with pain? Like, I think it's just like really hard for you to switch and go to that new version, that new opportunity. It's like there's still part of you that hangs on to the past. There's still this part of you that really misses and kind of is mourning that old version of you, or you know, the things that you've had to sacrifice or release or change, it's like, it's hard to say goodbye to those things. There's an emotional attachment that I think they're asking you to really be honest with yourself about, is like, why do I feel like this, like, say it's a person that you're attached to and you just can't let this person go, and it's like you think of them all the time and this and that, and it's like, be honest with yourself. Is that attachment coming from a healthy space? Is it coming from codependency? Is it coming from a projection of who you want this person to be? Like, are you attaching this person with your own identity? And why do you think you need to do that? Like, you can detach from things and still have love for those things. Allow yourself to mourn those things, but don't get trapped. Like, I think that's where you're getting stuck, and that's where there's no movement, is when you're associating things with your identity. Like, this is who I've always been. I've always lived in this area. I've always been friends with these people. I've always, you know, codependency. I've always been a caretaker. I've always done this, you know? Okay, the Lovers in reverse. But then whenever there's disharmony, whenever there is something that's not balanced, it's like you need to be able to release those things and not identify or like take it on as your identity, is like, this is who I am. Like, I have to stay in this. I have to devote myself to this. This is just who I am. I'm not allowed to change. Like, it's kind of digging to that root problem of, who told you you're not allowed to change? You know? Who told you you had to stay in the box? You had to stay in the formula? Who made you believe that change was wrong or scary, or, you know, Queen of Pentacles, when it could lead you to a lot of abundance, a lot of stability, a lot of peace? It's like you have no idea, like, when you release something that's taking up a lot of space, such as the Lovers in reverse, you know, such as something that's just so out of balance, it takes up so much room in your life. And once you finally release that, stop identifying as, this is who I have to be, I'm allowed, and then, you know, let yourself change. I'm hearing that song. What is that song? Change for the better. Oh, okay. It's the song For Good from the musical Wicked. So if you're a musical girly, you'll probably know that song. But it's like, I don't know if I've been changed for the better, but because I know you, I have been changed for good. It's like really deciding, how are you going to let something change you? Now I'm thinking of Wicked, and it's almost like Glinda associates her identity with being good. That is who I have to be. She refused to allow herself, you know, maybe to take a risk and be someone different. She will always follow into that path. Whereas Elphaba, I think, tried to play a path that wasn't right for her, you know? Knight of Pentacles. I'm just getting like an impatience, okay? Like, some of the collective, you're really struggling with impatience. Like, it's like, I want it right now. I need it right now. I deserve this right now. And Spirit really just wants you to take it slower. You know, this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck. Okay, they're going to take their sweet ass time and, you know, almost stubbornly. So take your time. It's almost like when you're playing a video game. That's what I'm seeing. It's like when you're playing a video game and you take your time to get all the little items that are in the area. It's like your character's walking around the room, and it's like you don't want to just rush through it and not get all the rewards that you could. You know? So what else is about this change? What else does the collective need to know about this change, that, you know, it's painful to them, but it's also part of a perspective, I believe. It's how you're seeing it. You need to really evaluate your options. The Seven of Cups. You know, the Seven of Cups, it represents the seven deadly sins. And so in front of you, something might look like a good offer because it's like instant. Like you get instant rewards from this option. And so it looks like a great offer. And you're like, oh, wow, I have so many offers. But it's like none of these offers are what you really want. Okay? It's just an illusion. And it's like, I think they're asking you to really, you're going to have to slow down to really evaluate your goals and your options here. Because I think what they're trying to tell you is that you have a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of options, different paths that you can go down. And I think that's also what's overwhelming the collective when it comes to change. Is like, it's almost like for those who don't get stuck not changing, it's just the fact that there's so much change. Like there's so many different pathways to change. Like you could literally change every single day. It's just like kind of getting down to the core of who you really want to be. Who are you? What path is for you? What path is going to really make you happy at the end of the day? I'm going to switch decks. I feel like that's all I'm getting from this Kuromi deck. I'm going to go ahead and take this down. So if you're coming in, this is just a collective reading I'm doing. We pulled this change card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. It's like I'm getting a half and half where it's like some of you struggle to make decisions, and then some of you it's like there's just so many decisions to be made, and you see all the opportunities that it's overwhelming you. Analysis paralysis. Okay, what is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective spirit? Any advice? Any advice for the collective? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing the song. It's a song by Big Sean, and he's like, damn it, you made it, but you made it the wrong way. It's like you didn't do it morally. You didn't do it to the values and the morals that you carry. And so it's like asking yourself, what am I okay with? What aligns with my morals and values? Because if I just keep going with what I'm doing right now and it doesn't align, at the end of the day, I'm going to build a very dysfunctional space for myself. Can I have clear, concise messages, Spirit? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, Spirit, please. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. Okay. So, yeah, okay. 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Wow, that is kind of crazy, right? Okay. So, this is about legacy. This is about family. This is about helping others. Bottom of the deck, we have service. Okay, so whenever I pulled the change card, at the bottom of the deck, we have this service card. And it says, I feel good when I can help others. I feel good when I can help others. And it's almost like there are going to be distractions. There are going to be temptations. There are going to be dirty offers that are going to surround you. And you need to be able to discern which ones really align with your morals and values. And I think that's also why the Hermit came out earlier with the Kuromi Tarot. The Hermit, because they're really asking you to sit with yourself. Like, is what I'm doing right now really aligning? Because you're building something. You're manifesting something, and you're going to get to this 10, and it's going to be, you see how they both came out reversed. It's going to be dysfunctional. It's going to be something you built because you might have feared change, because you were too scared to take that risk, because you might have been afraid that your morals, your values didn't align with the people that you're surrounded with. Some of you don't want to be cast out of a family. Some of you don't want to be cast out of friendships. Like some of you, even a relationship is, you know, you might just have different morals and values. And it's like there's a fear to change. There's a fear to release. There's a fear to detach. And you're literally going to end up somewhere very dysfunctional with no stability. There's, you know, it's just, it's a very dysfunctional, but it's like a very committed, it's like a very committed dysfunction where it's like, it's just, you're in too deep. You're in too deep past a certain point. And with the 10 of Cups, this talks more about your emotions, your feelings within this space, and how this is going to never emotionally satisfy you. It's not until you start really asking yourself, what aligns with my morals and values? I feel good when I can help others. Okay, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yes, like there's an innocence here that I think you need to tap back into. Like I said, there's distractions, there's temptations, there's dirty offers, I think, that are trying to make something look really good. It's like, ooh, like, come over here to the dark side, we have cookies kind of energy. Like, really, you know, obviously just like not good, but it's like the temptation is there. And it's almost like the playfulness, the way that they're charming about it, the way that they make it look like something is acceptable. Like, oh, don't shed light on that dysfunction. Don't shed light on these dysfunctions, because we, you know, we're committed to this dysfunction, and so like we need you to play along with this. And so there's that fear of change because it's coming from a fear of abandonment. But if you keep operating from that fear of abandonment, you're never going to find your people. You know, you're never going to find your 10 of Cups. You're never going to find that true emotional satisfaction, that just happy home, you know, that stability, that legacy that I think that you dream about building. You're never going to get the chance to do that if you don't, what's it called? If you don't like stand up to the norm, there's some kind of social norm around you that you're meant to break out of, that you're meant to question, that you're meant to ask yourself, is this going to make me happy? I'm getting a lot of social groups. Like this could be maybe like a religion that you don't agree with, but you know that if you speak out against this religion, you will be cast out of a family. You know, it's something like that. Or it could even be sexuality, really being fearful about coming out of the closet and having that fear of abandonment and having that fear that, yeah, like rejection from family. You know, it's things like that where it's like choosing to comply, choosing to just live that norm, choosing to just give in to other people's morals and values, and in that sacrificing yourself. Okay, like how do we get out of this sacrificial, yeah, no, that's actually what I was trying to say. How do we get out of that sacrificial energy? We have the World and we have the Hermit. Again, the Hermit, guys, they're wanting you to go within. They're wanting you to really question and like reflect and spend time with yourself. Know thyself. Know thyself. That's what I'm hearing on repeat. And with the World, this actually is what I saw first. Okay, here I'm gonna like scoot you over, try to get some better light. So with the world here, this talks about endings. You have to learn how to be okay with endings. You have to learn how to be able to walk away from things that do not serve you, from things that are hurting you, not helping, harming, not helping you. Be able to self-reflect and know what's for you, what is not for you. Have the strength to walk away, right? So let's get some other tarot cards. I kind of want to get, let's just get one more. Is there one last message that the collective needs to hear about this situation? Guys, this is kind of crazy the way this channeled out. Nine of Swords. I think what you don't understand about all the fear that you might be feeling right now when it comes to feeling like you might possibly be rejected, especially by like a family or like a really close friend group or something. Maybe you don't agree with their methods. Maybe you don't agree with their, like they gossip and they're mean and they're cold and they're judgmental. It's like you don't want to be associated with that energy, but it's like these are the friends you've known since elementary school. You know what I mean? It's like there's that, it's almost like time. I'm getting time. Like it's like you've known people for a certain amount of time, and so you feel like you owe people a certain version of yourself, and you're not allowed to change, but you are allowed to change. And what you're not seeing is that with this Nine of Swords in reverse, all of that fear and the growing pains that you're feeling right now, there's going to be relief if you just surrender and allow the change to come in and to align with who you are. Allow yourself to change into the version of yourself that you dream of, that you know that is within you. You're going to have less sleepless nights. You're going to feel less anxiety. You're going to feel relief, comfort. Okay, like I know that there's a lot of hesitation, Two of Wands, but I just feel like your guides really want you to see that what is putting you through pain right now is that you're mourning. You're mourning, you're grieving. You're allowed to feel sad over a past version, over something you've always known. You're allowed to grieve that. Like don't be hard on yourself because you're grieving right now. If anything, be gentle. Like be more gentle on yourself, okay? Diversity. Oh wow, okay, that's so cool. So I'm getting like you guys are going to meet a very diverse group of people. You're going to meet like maybe like a diverse new like found family, you know what I mean? Like a friend group, maybe even like a more diverse workspace. Like some of you have really been discriminated against at work, and I really get like a cruel energy with that, where you've been discriminated. And so I just feel like you're gonna find your place. You're gonna find your people. You're gonna find more diversity. Just like it's like an opening. You need to be able to close that window to open the door. Like you need to be able to see that there's going to be new beginnings. What else for the collective here? Solitude. This is basically the Hermit card, guys. Like this is basically the Hermit card coming in and being like, you need to spend that solitude, that solitary time alone. You need to be able to be with yourself, like yourself as a person, accept yourself, make space for yourself, love yourself unconditionally. You may be a little different, Some of you guys are little night owls. I don't know why you would be awake right now. Maybe you're watching this later. There's a lot of blues here though. And this has to do with your throat chakra. And so I do kind of get an energy of needing to speak up. Oh my God, blue and green again. Sorry, with the beauty card. Okay, so as I was saying with the blues, okay, these like bright blues that I'm seeing, And also with the mix of green. So the blue is throat chakra, green is heart chakra. And so I'm just kind of getting like a speaking from the heart. Learn how to speak from your heart and don't be afraid to do that, you know? I just feel like a fear of rejection, a fear of abandonment. And it's like you need to start seeing how beautiful you are, how rare you are with this beautiful orange, yellow. This is about confidence, sacral chakra. Building that confidence, knowing that you're beautiful as you are. Metamorphosis. What did I say? This whole reading has been about change, 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 allowing the change. And you know how I said growing pains? And you see how she's like licking her wings, like they're still weak. Like you're in that transition and you're like, damn, this fucking sucks. But it's like once you're, you know, once you're fully ready to fly, it's like a game changer. You're gonna be like, you're gonna laugh. I feel like you're gonna look back at the pain you're going through right now and you're gonna laugh. Like some of you are gonna be like, oh, I should have known that it was leading to something better. Color. And you see the peacock feathers, like this is confidence. This is being and you see the blue and the freaking blue and the green, like you will be able to speak freely from the heart. And I think it's just going to, it's going to like set an example. Like I think people are going to really look to you and be like, wow, like I wish I could open up and be vulnerable and speak from my heart in the same way. Be confident and love myself enough to tell my story. Be confident enough to make changes that I need to make. Patterns, to be able to break cycles and patterns that are not serving me, to be able to say, I've been this in the past, but I don't need to be this forever. Tenacity, exactly. Like I have the strength, the tenacity to change, even when there's growing pains. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else. Kind of want to get the gossip. Like, what's the gossip? What's the tea? What's going on with the collective here? These cards are going to be really hard to see, I think, on the camera. What's the gossip? Oh, gosh. Okay. Thought something came out. No? Okay. What is the gossip about the collective? What is the gossip? Okay, so people could be saying that you are having financial issues. I don't know why they're in your pockets, you know, why they're worried about you not having money. They should worry about their money. Oh, same shit, different day. So people could be saying that you haven't changed, you know, that you could have a fear of change. Literally what this whole collective reading is about is that you are stuck in some kind of cycle. You're doing the same thing every day and nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. So talking shit. So the gossip is that you could be talking shit. Let me get some water. You know what this is that I think this is people that are scared that you're gonna start to speak up. And so people, I think, are trying to paint you as this person who talks shit. They're trying to gossip and say that this person, you know, they're trying to basically, what's the word? Discredit you. There's a discrediting going on. So they're trying to say, like, if this person is talking shit, then they're not credible. So I think that's the gossip, is that it could be the people that you're moving away from, the people that you're changing. Like you could be changing, you know, and changing, like moving away from family, moving away from old friendships, moving away from a partner. And because of that, there's people that are trying to discredit you because they feel like once you start speaking out, people might actually listen to you. So they're trying to discredit you early on so that when you finally do speak up, it's like invalid. We also had spiritual hater, hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. You guys already know. There's always those people that are just so disconnected that they, I think, get really upset when they see people surrender into this space. We have travel. So the gossip on you is that you could be traveling, dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. Like there's people that are really wanting to paint you in a certain light, like I said, in order to discredit you. Boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big D energy. But we had this broke energy. So it's like there's some people who think that you don't have money, and then there's other people that are like, damn, that person is really stable. So it's like people don't know what's going on in your pocket. We had an offer, but it's reversed, remember? So I'm telling you, there's some kind of dirty offer. There's dirty offers, temptations going on here. All right, and so let's get the last message for the collective. All right. Last message for the collective. I'm just cleaning up a little here. These cards. What is the last message here for the collective? Where's the cards that's going to use? Oh, here they are. Okay. Last message, please, for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. Arikira, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Exactly. That's what this whole reading is about. It's you guys are blossoming. You're just getting started. Like I said, there's people that are really trying to discredit you early on because they know that this is just the beginning. I think that they're really fearful for when you really truly step into that power. But also with the patience. You know, earlier I did mention that you guys are struggling with impatience. So it's like really go slow, like Knight of Pentacles, go slower. Take this journey step by step. Really take the time to get to know yourself, what aligns with your morals and values. We also have bodies of water, solace. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. And guys, with that one, I was just talking about taking things slower. I was just talking about, you know, taking the time to spend with yourself. So that could actually have to do with going to a lake, going to the ocean, spending a day near the water, and just self-reflecting. And I don't mean literally looking in the water at yourself. You know what I mean. Okay, and see, there's more ocean, water energy. Some of you guys are water signs watching. We have Yemenia, which I know as Yemaya. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Don't be scared of change. This is a golden opportunity. Golden opportunity, guys. Like, do not fear change. It may be the Tower card, but, and it's sudden, it's scary, it's, you know, it's hard to go through those growing pains. But you have to see the other side. You have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you're heading somewhere beautiful. With the Arikira, you are just getting started. Do not give up is what the card says. Do not give up. Okay? I think that's all I have for the collective, guys. So if you are here, how should I do this? Let's see. I don't know if this will work. Okay. So I'm doing personal reading. So if you want to send me $10 here, we can go ahead and do a 3-card pull. Doing personal reading. So if you want to send $10 to Tarot Cast on Cash App, I can do 3-card pulls. That collective reading was longer than I thought, so I might jump off of here. Let me just double check too. Because I actually do have personal readings that I need to do. So we just did the collective reading, so now we're doing personal readings. So if you're interested, you just need to send a payment to Tarot Cast on Cash App. Can you guys even see that? There we go. Let's try to... I'm doing personal readings. If you're interested, they're $10 for 3-card pull. Personal readings. I don't know how much longer I'll stay. There's not a lot of people on here, so... Doing personal readings. They're 10 for 3-card pull. $10 for 3-card pulls. So you just send it to the Cash App. Once I get the payment, I can go ahead and pull 3 cards for you. If you have a question, you can just put that in the Cash App description. Ooh, that collective reading took all my energy, guys. Like, seriously, when I was channeling that, like, it's just so crazy. It's hard to explain. Like, other channelers, I think they get it, but it's just like... the message just comes out. Doing personal reading, so it's $10 for 3-card pulls. If you have a specific question, you can always let me know. Ooh, scary. Let's go. So we're doing personal readings. They're $10 for 3-card pulls. Also, guys, you can always let me know, like in the comments, just let me know if what you want to see me do on lives. Like, it's so hard. I feel like the world is my oyster, and like I could either come on here just to do like personal readings, free card pulls, like chat with you, talk with you guys. Like I do want to connect with you guys, but I just feel like it's hard sometimes when there's not an audience right away. Like when you guys don't know when exactly I'm gonna go live, so it's just like hard to get a group, or so if I don't get personal readings, like it's hard to do that for a whole live. So do you guys just want me to start doing like collective readings? Like, let me know what you want to see when I'm going live. Like, because I want to do them for personal readings, but I feel like I'd have to advertise it as like personal reading. So let's go ahead and do a last message. Last message. Unag, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Easy does it, collective. Easy does it. All right, we also had another card poking out here, so let's go ahead and get that one. Isis, past life. Your situation involves your past life memories. So there could be like a part of you that's just really stuck energetically in some kind of past life version of yourself. And that could also be why there's like a resistance to change. It could be really hard for you to step into that change. It's just not who you've ever been before. It's just brand new. But I think you need to go easy on yourself. Easy does it. And last message here, we have Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay? And the last message, the fact that the last message has the word change, healthy change, healthy change, and it also says either through a move, just right back to that first message of, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. All right, guys, so that's all the time I have for you. I will get back on here soon enough. Hope you guys liked the collective reading. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So much love, light, protection, blessings. Bye.